Hello YouTube, the Mullifant here, but you can call me Paul. Sitting on my front porch here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, watching the I-10, and life just passed me by. Just finished a good breakfast of huevos rancheros. The chilies we bought were supposed to be medium. It turned out to be a little hotter than I care to like. I like the sissy chilies. I like something a little more mild. There's a woman here in town, Delia Ornales. She's in her late 60s, I would think, but she makes enchiladas. She makes enchiladas to sell, and you'll often find her in the Salcedo's parking lot selling these enchiladas. And sweet old woman. But I tell you in truth, these enchiladas are not fit for human consumption. They are how I would describe hot dirt. And everyone knows this, but they continue to buy Mrs. Ornales' enchiladas. What do you do? Sweet old woman. I like to support local. But no one has ever had the gall or the cojones to tell her that her enchiladas are inedible. That's just the way we do things in Lordsburg. We are not exactly brutally honest when it comes to the happiness and welfare of our senior citizens in town. We just like to see them smile. It's bad enough that they're living out the rest of their days here in Lordsburg. With all the rains we've had lately, the weeds have just gone nuts. There have been some people here in town from a government agency that are doing tests and experiments on our weeds. There's actually no reason why our weeds should be any different than anywhere else, but they continue to do these studies, and we continue to humor them and let them in our yards to study our weeds. They've been noticing lately, though, that there are spots where weeds just will not grow. And oddly enough, there's spots about a foot in diameter, foot by foot. They're finding them in a lot of the yards, in alleys, no chemicals. It can be in a great big cluster of weeds. There's just that little 12-inch by 12-inch spot where weeds will not grow. So they are in a tizzy trying to figure out what is the cause of this. They've eliminated pesticides or organic weed killers of any sorts. I talked to one of the gentlemen. His name is Sam. Nice guy from Michigan. He's kind of fallen in love with this area. You know, in Michigan, I guess you can't get decent Mexican food. So he's in love with the Mexican food, and he's been shipping chilies back to his wife. He purchased a pan of Miss Ornales' enchiladas a few days ago. Took a bite and did just as the Lordsburg natives do. They dumped this enchilada pan of chili on the ground. Of course, out of sight of Miss Ornales, of course. This morning he stopped by to let me know they have come across an amazing discovery. The spot where he had dumped that 12-inch by 12-inch pan of enchiladas outside their research trailer has killed the weeds in that spot. So Miss Ornales apparently is changing her business strategies. She's not selling enchiladas today. In fact, there's talk that she is going into the organic weed killing business. That's just how we roll in Lordsburg. So if you're ever traveling the I-10 and you happen to find yourself in a little town, Lordsburg, New Mexico, for whatever reason, stop on by, set a spell.